Hello, my name is Bob Schlanger. I live in the Jefferson Park neighborhood, which is close to the university. I'm a small business owner, having been in business in Tucson for 37 years. I am active in the community, having helped run the Jefferson Park neighborhood for the last 10 years. I serve as a school board member with the Pima County Joint Technical Education District, or JTED. I have served on countless city committees and with citizen groups, all grappling with the issue of our diminishing quality of life. My belief is that it is critical to become involved in the community if there is to be any hope for the future. I have lived in the core of Tucson for 40 years. There are two reasons for this. I did not want to contribute to the blading of the desert and the resultant sprawl, and my love of historic preservation. The older neighborhoods typically have more space, lower density, and historic homes to renovate, room for children to play, to have a garden, space for dogs to run. It is a more relaxed lifestyle, and the older central neighborhoods are one of the main attractions that led many of us to settle in Tucson. We are now at a critical point in Tucson's evolution. Over the years, the economic pressures to redevelop old neighborhoods have been building, pun intended. Many old neighborhoods have been destroyed or heavily impacted. The new structures are incompatible and have a severe impact on neighboring properties. This has come to be known as the mini-dorm phenomenon. A handful of opportunistic and predatory developers have been purchasing and destroying old homes, building oversized structures and renting them to students at tremendous profit. They have been bending rules in the land use code to do this while the city has turned a blind eye. A decade of bringing this issue to our elected officials brought us no relief until just recently. The city initiated a process called the Neighborhood Preservation Zone, or NPZ. After 4 years of working on the NPZ, two neighborhoods, Feldman's and Jefferson Park, had their NPZ design manuals approved by Mayor and Council. These design manuals will help to control the size of new homes, will require privacy mitigation, and architectural compatibility. We have high hopes for this tool, but we will need to see how this works out over time. The problem is that the NPZ currently has been approved for only two neighborhoods. Neighborhoods need to have or be eligible for historic status. There are currently 20 more neighborhoods eligible and probably 30 more that need some sort of protection. There is no relief in sight for these city residents, and we fear that the developers will simply be pushed out of Feldman's and Jefferson Park into the surrounding neighborhoods. Clearly, we need to do some regional planning to accommodate growth and the need for student housing while protecting existing neighborhoods. The other recent breakthrough was a decision by the city zoning administrator that one developer's buildings in Jefferson Park are in violation of the land use code. They are in fact group dwellings and not single-family residences, and therefore not allowed in R1 or R2 zones. This is what we've been saying for years. We have always said that these group dwellings, which house as many as 7 students, certainly violate the intent of the R1 single-family residential zoning, and now we have the city finally agreeing with us. So where does this leave us? There are many battles raging and the community is divided. Where are our leaders and what should they be doing? I believe that instead of consuming time and resources to battle individual developers and or to have protective overlays put in place neighborhood by neighborhood, we need to address the university area regionally. In fact, the city spends lots of money maintaining and revising regional plans, including the university area plan. However, these plans are advisory and have no teeth. We need our mayor and council to step up and appoint a diverse committee comprised of neighborhood leaders, builders, architects, and land use planners with the mandate to put together a regional plan we can all live with. One of the unique things about Tucson is the large number of well-informed, active citizens we have. It is a vast, untapped resource that the council would do well to utilize. There are many areas where density does not impact quality of life in neighborhoods, and we need to insist that development is guided to those areas. City residents who bought homes in R1 and R2 neighborhoods need to be guaranteed that their rights are not impinged upon. Preserving the quality of life of all Tucson citizens can coexist with well-planned and properly placed development. We need to use our recent small successes to bring the community together, move forward, and make Tucson the place we all want it to be. I'm Bob Schlanger, and that is my commentary. Thank you.